It started on a quiet Sunday morning at a small veterinary clinic just outside the city. A woman rushed in holding a limp gray cat wrapped in a towel, her hands trembling. The cat had been vomiting for hours, its pupils dilated, its breathing fast and shallow. When the vet asked what the cat had eaten, the woman whispered two words that still echo in the doctor's memory: chocolate cake. Within minutes, the blood tests confirmed it: theobromine poisoning, a toxin that turns something sweet to us into deadly poison for them. Chocolate. It smells like comfort, but for your cat, it's a silent time bomb. The dangerous compound is theobromine, a stimulant that cats can't metabolize properly. Even a few crumbs of dark chocolate can raise their heart rate, trigger tremors, or cause seizures. Within 2 to 4 hours, vomiting begins, sometimes followed by restlessness and muscle spasms. The lethal dose can be as little as 200 milligrams of theobromine per kilogram of body weight. If your cat eats chocolate, don't wait for symptoms. Call your vet immediately. Instead, reach for a small lick of cat safe malt paste or a crunchy dental treat when you want to spoil them. Sweet for you doesn't mean safe for them. Now, picture this: you're cooking dinner, chopping onions and garlic, and your cat is circling your feet, curious and hungry. Maybe you've dropped a piece and you think, what harm could a tiny bit do? The answer is more than you imagine. Onions, garlic, and all their relatives contain thiosulfates, compounds that destroy red blood cells in cats. The result is a slow, invisible suffocation inside their own body. The symptoms often start a few days later: weakness, pale gums, dark urine. By then, the damage is already deep. Even one small onion slice can trigger hemolytic anemia. Keep those tearful bulbs far from their bowl. If you want flavor in their diet, try cat safe herbs like parsley or catnip instead. Grapes and raisins are even trickier. No one fully understands why they're toxic to cats, yet they are. For some felines, even a few grapes can cause acute kidney failure. The first sign is usually vomiting within 12 hours, followed by lethargy, loss of appetite, and severe dehydration. It's heartbreaking to realize that something so harmless to us can shut down their kidneys entirely. Grapes are a mystery toxin: unpredictable, cruel, and fast. So if your cat ever sneaks one, rush them to emergency care. A safer treat: try small chunks of cooked pumpkin, rich in fiber, gentle on their stomach, and completely safe. The next one hides in places you'd never expect: xylitol. It's a sweetener found in sugar free gum, candies, and even peanut butter. To humans, it's a miracle substitute. To cats, it's a chemical ambush. Xylitol tricks their body into releasing massive amounts of insulin, which drops their blood sugar to dangerously low levels. Within minutes, they can collapse, tremble, and lose coordination. One small drop from a spoon could be enough to send them into hypoglycemic shock. If exposure happens, veterinary intervention must be immediate: glucose fluids, warmth, and monitoring. It's terrifyingly fast. Want sweetness without risk? Serve them a bit of mashed banana or a freeze dried meat treat instead. Natural always wins. Then comes the avocado, a green fruit with a dark secret. It contains persin, a fungicidal toxin that cats can't digest well. The effects depend on the dose, but even small amounts can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and inflammation around the heart tissue. It's a slow and silent attack, often dismissed as a simple stomach upset. Owners may not connect the dots until it's too late. The myth of avocado being healthy fat doesn't apply to your cat. If you crave to share something creamy, plain cooked egg or a licensed cat puree is a far better love offering. Now, brace yourself for number six: alcohol. Maybe your cat licked a drop of wine or beer from the table. It seems harmless, right? But ethanol is absorbed rapidly in a cat's bloodstream, depressing their central nervous system at alarming speed. Even a teaspoon can cause vomiting, low blood sugar, and dangerous drops in body temperature. Their liver simply cannot cope. Within an hour, they can appear disoriented, drowsy, or even slip into a coma. Never underestimate alcohol's potency in a tiny body. Keep drinks firmly out of reach, and if you want to toast with your feline friend, pour them a bowl of water infused with catnip, their own safe celebration. The seventh danger comes even before cooking: raw dough. That ball of yeast and flour rising on your counter may look innocent, but in your cat's stomach, it turns into a balloon. The yeast continues to ferment, releasing carbon dioxide and alcohol as it expands dangerously. The stomach stretches, pressing into organs, and can twist, cutting off blood flow. Meanwhile, ethanol enters the bloodstream, worsening the situation. It's a slow motion explosion happening inside. If your cat ever eats raw dough, it's an emergency, not a wait and see moment. Call your vet and prepare for immediate care. Want to include your cat in baking day? Offer a piece of freeze dried chicken instead? Easy, harmless, loved. And finally, the one food almost everyone assumes is safe: milk. The image of a cat licking a bowl of milk is engraved in culture, but it's a dangerous myth. Once kittens are weaned, their lactase enzyme, the one that digests lactose, nearly disappears. For adult cats, milk becomes an irritant, not a comfort. Within hours, it causes bloating, cramps, and explosive diarrhea. It's not poison in the traditional sense, but it damages their gut slowly, robbing them of energy and hydration. The remedy? Use lactose free cat milk sold specifically for them. It looks the same, but your cat's body knows the difference. When you step back, a chilling pattern appears. Each of these foods, chocolate, onions, and garlic, grapes and raisins, xylitol, avocado, alcohol, raw dough, and milk, represents love gone wrong. We give them from kindness, not harm, yet the result's the same. Their tiny bodies are biological opposites to ours. What comforts us corrodes them. It's not neglect, it's ignorance. And ignorance is curable. You just cured yours. Now imagine your cat, eyes half closed, trusting you completely. That look says, "You're my whole world." In that world, you are the protector, the gatekeeper. You control what enters their bowl, what touches their tongue, what flows through their veins. That responsibility is sacred. Every bite counts, every choice echoes. Awareness today means more tomorrows together. So, what should you do if the unthinkable happens? If your cat eats one of these foods? Act fast. Don't induce vomiting without guidance because some substances can cause more harm coming back up. Call your veterinarian or emergency clinic immediately and describe what your cat ingested, how much, and when. Keep the packaging or photo of the food handy for reference. The sooner treatment begins, the greater their chance of survival. Never assume time is on your side. Poison moves fast, love must move faster. Understanding these silent killers isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to empower you. Knowledge separates tragedy from prevention. Many cats never get a second chance after poisoning because their owners simply didn't know. But now, you do. You have the map others need. Use it. Speak about it. Save lives with your words. And if this message resonates with you, if you love your cat as much as they love you, share this video. Let every cat guardian out there hear this warning before it's too late. Your share might be the reason one tiny life keeps purring tonight. And while you're here, subscribe for more vital truths about your pet's health. Because knowledge isn't just power, it's protection.